Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts about a controversy that took place in India. Apparently, there were, an Indian Muslim couple who wanted to sacrifice a goat in their own apartment. Well, they were not allowed to do this, and they ended up being surrounded by Indian Hindus. They were Indian Muslims. So they ended up being surrounded by Indian Hindus who not only protested, but it seems, as per this report, they misbehaved with them and were shouting, Jai Shri Ram and all that stuff. So I'll give you my thoughts about it. And yes, feel free to, agree, disagree, put your thoughts down below. All right. Before we start, if you're new to the channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I am a personal branding coach. I specialize in helping people get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, Dubai, and specifically UAE. And that's done through resume rebrand and personal branding. And I also, people book my services for personal and professional one-to-one coaching, right? More details you can check in the description. Let's put that aside. And now let's focus on the topic. So now I will read opiindia.com. That's the website I'll read. And another one is, which one? What is this? Indian Express. So I'm reading both of these. So it seems that in Mumbai, Mumbai is the place where my family had stayed. Andheri. I stayed in Andheri, Veera Desai Road. And we also had a house in Char Bangla, which is near 7 bungalows. We stayed in Char Bangla near the Good Shepherd Church. And during the Gulf War, I remember I used to go from Andheri to Villa Parle. Okay. And before that, my parents had property in Borivali, I think. Borivali. Going in the train from Borivali to Andheri, quite an experience. I'll make another video on that. So yeah, I have quite a number of memories in Mumbai. But this you're talking about nearly 20 years ago. My goodness, 20, 25 years. And that time, people used to defecate, shit, poop, piss on the streets. I'm sure all that must be taken care of right now. I guess near the railway stations where there are slums, there are still people there. But, I fondly remember the BST bus, honky. BST bus, double-decker bus. Going in the trains is quite an adventure. Rickshaws, they zip and zap, and the traffic is crazy. The pollution is crazy. And there are lots of people, and it's a very fast life. But it was a very unforgettable experience for me in Mumbai. I would say that if you really want to learn, grow, and know the realities of life, if you want to get the school of hard knocks, Mumbai, stay there for 1 year, 2 years, you will be a tough person. Like they say, if you can survive in Mumbai, you can survive anywhere in the world. But I would rephrase by saying that if you want to be super smart, sly, cunning, and political, Delhi is the place. If you want to survive the streets, Mumbai is the place. And clannishness, go to Kerala. By the way, my real father was from Kochi, Kerala. Anyway, all that aside, let's focus on this Mumbai thing. So, as far as my experience with people in Mumbai, they like to form groups. They like to, if they see someone new, like even I experienced this. Mumbai people, or the people of Mumbai, they are such that if there is a new person, they want to welcome the person. They want to be with the person. They are curious about the person. And I've had good experiences, especially with the Hindu Muslims. They get along very well. Although right now, I do not know if it's the same, but I can definitely see cracks taking place after Narendra Modi's BJP flavored Hindu brand of politics has come. There's, it's not that all the people are differentiating between Muslims, but there are troublemakers also who twist and turn the image. So ever since Prime Minister Narendra Modi took over, there is a certain degree of pride of being Hindu. There is a certain bravado of being Hindu, and that's a good thing. You should be proud of your religion. You should be, I'm a Hindu, I should be proud. Good. But when it, I think, overflows to, I'm an Hindu and you're a piece of shit and I can do this to you and say Jai Shri Ram, even if you're a Hindu or if you're a Muslim or a Christian, that is not good. And I would say for any religion, whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, when you start imposing your religious beliefs on somebody else, or you damage property, like you damage a mosque or a temple or a church or break statues, that's not required. Like what is happening in Sweden, burning of the Qurans. Not good. So now over here, like I was saying with Mumbai families, they're very curious to get to know each other, be friendly, visit each other's house, wish them on their birthday, wish them on their festivals. So I guess because everyone's interested in everyone else's business, which is also being nosy and curious about other people's business. And this is one problem which is there in India. Everyone is gossipy and everyone is more interested in what you're doing, what your children are doing, what your wife is doing, what your spouse is doing, what your husband is doing, who's she with, where's she walking, why she dressed up like this. So that is also there. So now what happened is, it seems this this video which is there on Twitter, that guy brings a goat. Okay, brings two goats. Uh, like, let me just tell you one thing. Now, if there is a rule in a society or a building, let's say in Dubai, they have certain areas where lots of villas are together. And if you have to enter, you have to go through the main gates. And there are some villas which are very exclusively no pets allowed, no dogs, no cats. And some places they have no dogs, cats are allowed. And then in some cases, they are like, you have to take permission if you want to have any pet. And if you have any pet, there's a separate section where you will stay. So societies and buildings have rules. Now, as per my knowledge and what I've read of this article, it seems that um, they bought these two goats. It was captured on CCTV. And when the Indian Hindus who are staying there, which is, I think, majority, when they came to know, they were very unhappy about this because cow is anyway sacred for Indians. Cow is considered like God. And in some extreme cases, they even drink cow piss and cow dung. You can just Google search Indian doctor eats cow dung or drinking cow piss, which is some Indians feel it even heals COVID, which is ridiculous. And educated people, we are talking, no, cow urine boosts your immune system, and disgusting as it sounds. And I've seen the Muslim brand of this where they drink the urine of camels because they say camel is like survives in the desert and it has a lot of immune properties. I'm not a very big fan of drinking the excrement or the waste products of animals, irrespective which animal it is. But anyway, some people drink, and then you have some other people who drink their own piss because they say, I think there was a president of India or something who used to drink his own piss. I can't get his name. So it seems that it used to boost his immunity. I'm very happy drinking coconut water. I don't want anyone's piss or my own. Okay. So now it seems that after they bought, everyone was angry about it because maybe cow is God, or they think cow is God. They have the belief. Maybe the goat is a relative of the god. Maybe in some, I don't know if there are any Hindu gods who look at goats as gods or goat as a sacred animal. But I guess Hindus definitely look at cow and goat more or less same, because they both give milk and they both are taken care of in the families. So people were not very happy about it, and they, I don't know, blocked them from going, or they started making a big drama. But then it seems over here they started shouting Jai Shri Ram, which was going in all across the media. Now, see, over here, this gives a negative image about any religion. When you have, shouting and screaming your religion, whatever it is, whether it's Allah Akbar, whether it's Jai Shri Ram, whatever, this is not a contest to beat your chest and thump and show, hey guys, we are superior. That is not the purpose of a religion. Being an atheist, I'm not a fan of any particular religion, but I would say that if you are truly a person who wants to look at religion, do good for others. Through your actions, do good. Instead of shouting, screaming. Like, for example, if someone is, in France, when they had the chopping of, or they attacked, or they killed those French journalists who made cartoon images of the Prophet. When they were killing or shooting, they shout, Allah Akbar. They keep shouting as they are killing people. What? That is religion? So in the same way, when you are hitting or beating someone and shouting, "Hey, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram," I don't know. It doesn't give a positive look. It doesn't feel that this is coming from a spiritual place. I don't feel this is understanding or full of love and compassion. Rather, I feel this is more like a politicized, trying to be an alpha male and trying to show we are better than you. Okay, so they were shouting and screaming, and the Muslim family states that we get goats every year, but we never sacrifice them in the society. But on the other hand, the people who are there said, no, you are not allowed to do that, even though that is his own apartment. Now, like I said, if there's a rule by the builders and by the society, you're not allowed to take animals, well, then you have to follow rules. Then the Muslim family is wrong. Or if, let's say, the builders or the society says you can't kill animals in your apartment, sacrifice, chopping, cutting, killing, then if there is a rule like that beforehand, fine. The police were called, and it seems that goats staying in the house, there's no rule that is against that. But killing, it seems, slaughtering within the society premises is not allowed. Muslims, it seems, slaughter livestock because it was a tradition by Prophet Muhammad himself. They kill animals and make it halal. And, they sacrifice whatever their belief. Prophet Ibrahim's witness to sacrifice his son Ismail for the obedience of God, whatever. Okay. Now, I know some of you will say, oh, killing animals is inhuman. Let's not get into that debate in itself. This is not about being, cruel to animals, or it is not about, Muslims are right or Hindus are right. Rather, it is, are you following the rules? That's as far as I would look at it. And then we have this that 11 people were booked, 15 to 30 people, residents stopped them at the gate. They pressed an FIR, first information report, I think I got that right, for rioting and molestation, manhandling the couple. It seems some people call them terrorists and call them bad words. Okay. And they said that they would forcefully threaten them and during the scuffle, they tore the clothes, forcing them to call the police. Okay. See, overall, what I feel is, this is my final verdict, but you can tell me what do you think is right or wrong. Number one is you have to follow rules. Okay. It's not about Hindus or Muslims. You're staying in a building, you're staying in a society. What are the rules? Are you allowed to bring animals? That's the first question. Is there a law or is there a rule of that area? Second one is, are you allowed to bring animals and kill them? Like, for example, what about a chicken? Are you allowed to kill a chicken? He brings a live chicken and he kills it. Is that allowed? Or should the chicken be dead? So that has been honored. Or maybe you can't bring a live goat. Maybe you can kill the goat outside and then bring its meat. I think that is allowed. So, and third one is, I think, which is more important, having vigilantes and people taking the law in their own hands and then, tearing the clothes and molesting or forcefully physically touching or bullying them. That I don't approve of. And then, this ganging up together and shouting, Jai Shri Ram or Allah Akbar or Jesus is great. This is all bullshit. I mean, instead of being a country where live and let live, and I have people here, like there's one neighbor here who sits naked in the balcony. Seriously. He sits naked, stark naked. So I don't like that. He's from German, so he likes to sit naked. Then I have another one who cooks, and sometimes the smell is like unbearable. Now, thankfully, they are a little far. I pay more to stay alone because I don't like to stay in the society. So that is my choice. I pay more money for a more premium private place rather than being surrounded by too many personalities. But now, if I was part of a colony where there were too many personalities, then it's best to follow the rules, do things as per law, and cool, calm, composed, sort out any issues. But I think where the problem occurs is when you have groups and gangs ganging up together and making religion or weaponizing religion, and at the end of the day, making life miserable for everyone. So I just feel this whole thing is, I guess, maybe because of politics, maybe because of the bravado that has come with I'm a Hindu and all that, which is okay, fine. Hindus are, I'll tell you one thing, Hindus are much more peaceful than Muslims. But lately, the way things are going, I mean, they started to get little bold and doing all this crazy stuff. I just hope peace prevails, and I hope this Muslim couple who had to sacrifice the labamba, the goat, they do it outside. Bring the goat after it's killed. Have a nice barbecue. I guess nobody will have a problem. And live and let live. And why to fight? But now they have made an FIR. Then who knows? It's going to be police case. It's going to be this and that. And anyway. So this is what it is. I just hope peace prevails. You let me know, what do you think? Who's at fault? Is it the Muslim couple? Is it the Hindu mob? And what do you think is the solution for this? So I would be very interested to know your thoughts. Having said that, good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.